And the movement has to happen in 1:17. You see MVP now trying to take this fight. That's going to be an opportunity for TSM, the third party here. We'll question whether or not they do that, is both sitting above, both that of TSM.
MVP not on match point here. TSM, of course, on match point. We've known that for a long time. We'll find out exactly who this third squad is as well. Still should be G2, I believe.
It's Gamers Origin. So we do have two teams who have an opportunity to be able to win this, TSM and Gamers Origin. Who will walk away with the victory here, or does MVP push us into game number 12?
Huddled up, look at that. MP goes down. MVP making the push. Ross has to queue out.
This is an opportunity for TSM.
Let's see here. Now TSM might push in. They get one break. They have to pull back. They go down to the low ground again. Going to have to re-shield back up. They pop a bat.
We see Oblivion push to that high ground. Already Gamers Origin still without a member, but then Oblivion gets punished.
Hal and Reps need to be careful here.
They're reviving too. They're also reviving.
They see the double res, so they think they have enough opportunity. Oblivion is back with us.
On me.
Oh, but he's gonna go down.
They get dropped on now. It's all to Reps and Hal. Can they stay alive here? They get some shots, but they don't get the knock. Going for the revive again.
The only way to be able to get up to the high ground is Oblivion, though. They can't get up to that roof easily here as MVP seems to be denying everybody. Gamers Origin on the backside of the wall, and MVP with all three members alive. They're going to cripple TSM. Can somehow Gamers Origin come around this corner and actually clean up after that point?
It's such a mind game here with all three teams, of course, having the opportunity to third party. Who will engage first? Who will have to move first? This is going to close in 10 seconds.
Gamers Origin or TSM? Who will be your champions? Portal out here for TSM. 5 seconds and counting. Bravo. Let's do this.
Here we go. This could be it. Two teams on match point here. MVP pushing in. Can they get this first knock? Doesn't come in. Ross has to stay alive. Very low HP for the Wraith.
Very early iframe, so that's going to be a big setback there. But MVP is not the one we're worried about. Is they're just a setback here for TSM. Who is going to do it? TSM are your champions.
Reignite coming from Sydney. So much adversity. Playing with JMW as a substitute. Zero. Such a talented IGL, the strict, hard IGL for this team, made the decision to pick up Sharky, his old duo, his old teammate, in place of Templix, the Indonesian Australian. And now they have an opportunity to put Apex South on the map, to put Australia on the map. They've been performing all weekend long, but look at Luminosity Gaming. Here comes the Caustic Ultimate.
Oh.
It's going to tick. It's going to tick. Tuck, goodbye, potentially, and they connect for such good damage, but it's not enough yet. They need to move. The storage behind them. Reignite is going to have to be taken out. Surely, Reignite is dead.
Caustic, yes, you see them right here. Sharky gets taken down. They are repositioning right now. This is so difficult because now they're going to be in the line of sight of Optic Gaming.
Whoop. Oh my gosh, Zero has a chance here. He makes it. GMW makes it as well. Down to 2. Can Reignite do it with a team of 2? It was obviously a car long range right there, so I wasn't intentionally making fun of my man. My man's been hitting shots all day long, right? I'm sitting here just talking. That's all I do. My man, it's more than enough. On board with an overhead view right now. Optic Gaming on low
can they
ground.
get him in? They're punching him in.
They're going to actually ult LG and maybe mistakenly ruining this opportunity to keep Reignite out of this.
The mobile respawn beacon to act as makeshift cover here for Reignite. They get the res onto Sharky. They couldn't get the dirty. This is still winnable for Reignite.
They res Sharky. Sharky is back in the game. Full forces now for Reignite. Ganja has to drop. It's all up to Optic Gaming as LG gets melted. The dome shield comes. Reignite is hiding and waiting and hoping that they can ride this wave.
Yeah, they're going to hang out behind the rock here. They got the mobile respawn beacon to play off of. Optic Gaming is engaging with Luminosity. Reignite to go in for the third party and take this entire victory.
LG is out. Optic Gaming's going to go down as well. Zero's going to do it. Wide left flank, and just like that, Reignite is going to do it. They are your champions. Australia comes all the way to Europe and wins the ALGS Split 2 Playoff Championship. Dark Zero, formerly Reignite, your champions from the Sweden Split 2 Playoffs, can go back to back. The Aussies trying to show that Australia, unlike any other esport, is on top in Apex Legends.
Fallout Dark Zero have the best spot.
Forgot to say mate.
It's crazy right now. They are in such a good position. They're going to see all these teams funnel into their line of sight. They have the natural cover of the tree, the fence line. This circle is going to be pulling towards that fence line. Space Station need to do something about this team, and the bombardment is actually going to force them off.
That's big. SSG on another match point team. He's going to crack one. Of course, that's also the Gibraltar Shield. Here comes Drop, forced to bubble. SSG can just pray now that other teams will fight, and that defensive bombardment's going to buy him time.
Let's see if he has the opportunity because he already used the dome, and that's going to be an indicator to TSM and Optic right behind them. GMT2 trying to take this fight. Too little too late as the ball rate gets called down onto them. They don't have the dome, they just used it.
Gonna pop the shield bat early.
TSM, GMT in trouble.
Out. Optic Gaming takes out TSM. TSM kills Optic Gaming. They're taking out each other. Serdal is last alive, he's out. Optic is out. GMT is out. Space Station Gaming has a chance.
Space Station, you currently out Dark Zero on the other side. You have to be careful here. Oh, they're gonna try to wrap around and they lose out undropped.
TSM the last alive with Verholst. It's all up to Verholst. Dark Zero, he's out. Dark Zero looking to go back to back. They take out one. Sharky pushes. Dome shield is placed, and now Dark Zero is going to be your champions of the Apex Legends Global Series. Back to back, the Aussies remain on top of the world.
Guard eliminated. Remember, Ascend are still alive. SSG and Dreamfire are fighting, and Dreamfire have gone down. Fnatic are weak. This could be Ascend versus TSM.
What a moment this is. Reps goes in, should be able to get the shield swap as well. 3 squads remaining. One of them is Ascend, one Fnatic and one TSM. Fnatic eliminated. It is a shootout to become the champions here in London between TSM and Ascend. Charge rifle shots hit. Who has the utility available though? Reps, you saw the Seer. He has the exhibit available as well. He can get that down to get the wall hacks out. That's going to give TSM an advantage, but the last thing you want to do here, Dan, is be the first to be knocked.
Have they been tracking the kill feed? Do they know they are going up against another team on match point? Whoever wins here wins this tournament. Post-kill, trying to take an angle, trying to get an area where he can put down suppressing fire to allow Kashira and the rest to get out.
Ascend have got to make the play here. Do they have the EMP available? Is that what they're going to use to try and push from? It does not get more intense than this. Match point leaves us with 2 teams as Kashira makes the play. Kashira for Europe gets the shots in, but no shield break as now the fight goes down.
So important that you get the damage here, and it's done!
TSM up in the skies. House comes down from the heavens. London belongs to TSM. Dark Zero is still alive. Fire Beaver's eliminated too. And look at this, Vane's still alive.
Vane's still alive, smokes go down, but it's Dark Zero who push on in from this southern side. They're working together. They have so much cover from these Dark Veils, but there will be eyes. NRG have a great angle on Dark Zero as they move towards center zone.
Vane's still alive though. Vane's still alive here. And will be alive for as long as he can. Dark Zero creeping up slowly. Trying to avoid all of the carnage that's going down around them, but look at what's happening elsewhere. You've got FC Destroy taking on 100 Thieves. FC Destroy getting taken down. Moist Esports fighting as well. Optic Gaming watching all of this going down, as are NRG.
If you are in this final circle, you cannot blink. Otherwise, you might miss a kill, you might miss the damage. Dark Zero are still center zone. They still hold the position. There is absolute carnage around them.
Vane!
No way.
There's absolutely no way!
No way.
He's still alive for Oxygen Esports. He's gonna have to take zone damage. Can he get lucky here? Can he find somewhere to play? There's a player behind him now. He goes on the grab lift. 100 Thieves out. Fnatic out. Vane. He's out as well, but what an effort as Dark Zero now move in.
Dark Zero, Optic Gaming and NRG. But Dark Zero are losing. They're taking damage, but no. Here comes Zero.
Zero, the captain. The IG out to send it back down under. Match point specialists. Dark Zero are your champions of the ALGS Split 2 playoffs. The cards are in the hands of TSM. The crowd know it. TSM fans at home and around the world know it as well. You do not get a better chance than this.
One of these teams on the southern side has to come out healthy, has to come out as a full 3 if TSM are going to be contested here. Otherwise, this one might just be given to them. But it was all that fight on the northern side. Beating Blackhand may have just done it, but they still have to get over this final hurdle here. And I tell you what, it could be SAF. SAF on this lower side, they're not going to take as much damage because these guys in the building are going to fight one another. and it was SAF who originally threatened TSM.
TSM try and take a little bit more space. The digi threat here for Hal means the Bangalore smokes are not going to be an exit option for some of these teams inside of the building. And I tell you what, TSM are not going to wait for the game to come to them. TSM are going to go and win the game themselves. Pulverex down, Ascend down. 2 more teams for TSM to deal with to call themselves champions.
And I love this, push the narrative, give yourself the best opportunity. Iron Blood Gaming, the next team to potentially go down here. This is going to be SAF versus TSM in the final fight.
3v3, a chance for Legacy to become a dynasty for TSM. The zone cut in half. Pressure on Verhulst as the catalyst to make a play. Starfight could play pipe poopers here, and TSM are going to have to wait.
These Watson fences could be massive.
Apex Folklore once again repeating itself as Hal, once again from the heavens, gets the opening knock. The CEO with a hostile takeover. TSM are your champions.
From Legacy to a dynasty, it is now complete for TSM.
Rejectability have held this spot for so long. They took that fight a little bit earlier. They win the fight against DSG.
Tango near me.
And now it's about winning one more. If they can do it,
Saw someone out there.
it will be a historic moment, not just for them, but for the ALGS and APAC North.
The regional final winners of APAC North. The informed team coming into this tournament, and they know this is the best opportunity they will ever get at lifting that trophy. Look at C9, look at the position Serenity are in. Everything falling into place for Rejectability right now.
You're looking at the armors, you're looking at the position. You don't get many better opportunities. And we're about to see them throw down.
I'm going to look around here for loot.
Kampu's going to go wide here, put that gen down, give them something to play around. The fences are going to go down as well, just to get that perimeter up to stop those pushes coming in.
Both teams are just staying alive. I mean, Rejectability are just going to watch this unfold in front of their very eyes. Surely it's going to be the moment for APAC North here.
Sangyu gets the first knock onto a member of Serenity. C9 biding their time, waiting for their moment. As all of Rejectability find themselves at Red Evos. It's a massive moment for Apex. It's a huge moment for APAC North. As Rejectability will be your champions.
Everybody will have to leave. Everybody will have to fight. And TSM can bide their time.
They can bide their time, but also Enter Force 36 are on the high ground. Now Alliance, as a 2, trying to deal the damage, trying to pin back the team here. To survive, to give themselves a chance as a duo.
It's a 2v2. Dropped and Tubi. They're going to find Mr. Mozambique and Co. Tyler will go in. Can't quite finish, but the zone surely does the damage. Bleed Esports will die. They will fall out of this lobby and Alliance will live.
And E36 have the
They're sending it! They're sending it on to TSM! TSM have to hold! Reps will go down! Verhulst down! Snap, it's all up to you! Can you clutch for TSM as a solo? 5 squads now remain. Koifel. TSM are out. SSG go forward, but they take damage. Guild has been eliminated. Alliance still as a duo, by the way. Might be dropping here. Unlucky on his own. Won't win it, but SSG will become your champions here in Germany. And Zainu becomes the 2-time. And Sweet Dreams stands center mass. Flanked by Sykes. Flanked by Funk. To prove that he's still got it. Go next now. See the bubbles go down and they send the catwalk down as well. They split the zone. They completely own this side.
They might force the fight, force VB into LG, and then they can just wait. Will Go Next get the chance here to win this whole damn thing?
The wall goes down as well. Surely LG and VP have to engage. They're so close that they can almost smell each other at this point.
Dark Veil's gone though. And maybe that was the chance. All bubbles. Now in the slam!
The slam for VP, but Go Next will hold. Zidane. It's Sykes. LG looking to claim their destiny, but it's Go Next who win it. They are your ALGS Championship champions here in Sapporo, Japan, and EMEA claims the throne.
Falcons walking is very, very difficult. Twisted Minds have the height of that building, remember, to the right-hand side of the POV we see from Waltzy. So walking out from this bridge is going to be so tough. The smokes from Zero and how they are placed could be influential as to if Falcons could win this game.
Worth noting, Twisted Minds have Battle Cats here. They've moved towards them. They're fighting each other.
Oh
this could open up.
The door is opened. Enemies trying to hold off the push here from Falcons. Players down on either side. Falcons up on the high ground. Is this the moment that this squad was put together for? Zero, no bangle. Downs on either side. Falcons just making sure they're patient. Making sure they don't make any mistakes. Albralele, Alcazia down. Falcons rising. Falcons champions from the most insane elimination bracket run. 18 games through the elimination bracket. Falcons make it work and will be crowned your ALGS Open champions.
With a clutch res from Wolves Esports, but Crazy Kong gets taken out and the zone is closing in. VKG are primed. It's only up to Sentinels to keep this up. Loader taking height right now. VK Gaming now try to follow up. That one member of Ziki tries to fly away and QQ takes too much damage.
Genji are out and now Wolves Esports make their move as Wolves get the knockout to Sentinels.
Remember, that was off the duo that drops out from the res. Wolves still have an opportunity and there's only one member left from Sentinels. They don't do it! It ends here! VK Gaming! They take the dub! They are your champions of the ALGS mid-season playoffs. They did it for APAC South.
The trials and tribulations of Monsoon's career. Could he be a world champion alongside what has been a beautifully built team?
They are making the play to win a tournament. Sometimes you've got to be brave. Sometimes you've got to take that risk as Alliance will fall next. Oblivion into the top 3.
Hot Dog Mafia avoiding this fight though. And Supernova might just jump onto Oblivion. Oblivion have to be careful. They need to use this wall to their best ability. Fence up. Watson play a key.
Hot Dog Mafia looking to wrap. Supernova are kind of the key to this. As Skittle Cakes from Hot Dog Mafia is helping Oblivion pinch them. Monsoon has to put the battery, manages to do so to get healthy. Blinks at the IGL, this team, this young man from Canada. Alongside two of the most experienced players in the Apex Legends Global Series. Has the chance to win it, but they have to jump over this wall. And they have to deal with this quickly! Supernova down! Oblivion versus Hot Dog Mafia! From Homeless to Pro Player to LAN Champion! Oblivion have done it! They are your champions here in Sapporo!
From LCQ to World Champions! Oblivion